Good morning. Bit chilly today, but not too bad. It's not raining, and that is a good thing, sort of. The plants could do with some rain, but I don't. I want to get some stuff done today. We have got some old metal containers. I'm not quite sure what they were used for, but they're part of what used to be the old farm. And yesterday afternoon we moved one of the containers over into our veg plot, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to fix it together, because it's basically two halves bolted together. Now there aren't any bolts in it at the moment, so I need to drill out some holes, install some bolts, pinch it together, and then the intention is to backfill the base with some rubble and hardcore and whatever else, so that we've got a good drainage layer down at the bottom. And then we've got a load of turf that is going to backfill the main thing. These containers are about 2 foot high, 2.5 foot high. So we're going to backfill it with the bits of turf that have had time to rot down. The grass is dead, but the root mass is still in there. So you've got quite a bit of organic matter, but it's in blocks, right? So I want it to break down over time. That's going to go in, and then we'll put some topsoil and compost mix on top of that. So that's the job for today. I'll show you what I'm talking about right now. We'll have a walk out there and you can see what I'm meaning. Don't know whether you can see that as well up there. That's the new chicken coop, mobile chicken coop or chicken tractor. Works brilliant. Very heavy though. So this is a container, so it's quite deep, quite large. These are the areas that I'm going to drill through this morning. So my intention is to drill through this point and that opposite side, pull them together with a bolt, and then same on that side. If I can do it on the bottom, I will do, but both ends are already done as per the original. And then this is the turf that we'll be backfilling with. So we've got a load under both of these areas. That should be thoroughly rotted down. This is more recent, but you can see the grass has died off. What I might do, and I saw this on, I think it was My Self-Reliance, where he put wood in there, which acted as a sort of long-term compost as it started rotting down. I may do that in here, sort of mid-layer, put some wood in there. We have got a load of branches and stuff like that, some brash that we could put in there, and then put soil over the top. But we've got another one of these to do as well, so we'll get this one done today. Possibly get some of this turf in there, and then if we get the chance, I'll be moving this one here, which has been used as a fire pit previously, and I've got another one over in the trees over there, and I'll be putting them together in the same way. First things first, let's drill out that metal. Going to take a lot longer than I thought. Right then, this is what I've got done so far. I'm not even halfway there, and I've been at this a couple of hours already. So I sort of got a little bit fed up with backfilling with the hardcore and the rubble, since that was taking forever. And I've started moving some of the sod into here, and you can see it in there. Now I've started chucking some bits of wood in there as well. This is just some old wood that we had stored over there. It's getting there, but it's getting slowly. What I have just done is I've just brought over a couple more of the panels, so these two make one half of one of these bays, and then we've got another one just over there. You can probably just about see it, and I think that'll go just to that side of it. So I need to clear some of this anyway, and that'll go in there, but it's getting there. But for now I am going to have a well-deserved break because I am sweating. It's not particularly hot today, but it is warm enough doing that to get a sweat up. So I'm going to have a go with the bow. I think I'm going to do a bit of target shooting at my trusty old target. You can just see the yellow thing there. Well, I say yellow thing, it's very faded now, but yeah. So that's what I'm going to go and do right now, and then I'll finish that off later. Well, that was supposed to relax me. A bit of a chill out after doing a load of digging. Did it relax me? No, because it just went wrong. Anyway, let's go and collect the arrows and then we'll go and check on the chucks. Still shooting to the left. 3 in the centre, roughly. And then 2 that I snatched, these 2. Rubbish, absolute rubbish. So disappointing when you just cannot focus. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to get a new target soon. That one's starting to break down in the centre. Right, let's go and check on the chickies. Here they are. Nice and comfortable. Now, I installed this sheeting earlier so that their food is dry and they've got quite a sheltered and covered enclosure. They are doing brilliantly. So let's have a quick look inside. Hello, chucks. Let's see if we can get one to come over and say hello. They're nice and cosy, all sorted out. The only issue we've got with those now is they still do not like going up into the roost, into the top of the coop. So for the last 3 nights Sarah and I have been out catching them and putting them into the roost. They're starting to get the idea of the ladders, but only coming down, not in going up. So there's a bit of training to go on with that. We'll see. Anyway, that will do me for today, and I'll do a follow-up tomorrow. Are you helping Mummy? You're getting the weeds out?
Put them over in this one, Alexander.
No, I'm putting it in.
Putting it in the bushes.
But I'm putting it in a web.
In the what?
I'm helping Mommy.
Are you helping me, love?
I'm not.
You're not helping me.
There's nickels.
Is there?
Nickels. Nickels. Nickels over there. Nettles over there.
I think that's brambles.
So what have we got left to do? Because this is taking forever.
Well, you've put the last bit of cuttings in there, haven't you?
Yeah,
And we're
so
trying
there's nothing else to go in now.
to cover it over with some of the sods.
Yeah.
This soil, which we're raking out a little bit now, is actually quite good soil, and there are some worms in there.
There's plenty of the roots from the grass which have had about 6 months to rot down, haven't
Part
they?
of the problem with it is very sandy, and as soon as it goes on the top, you can see that's pretty much what it turns into. Yeah, I mean, look, there's, oh no, that's not one, but no, it just, it doesn't hold any moisture.
So what we're going to do with this then?
Well, we've got some compost, haven't we? We're going to add some compost in.
Yeah.
And hopefully that will maintain a little bit more moisture. But the idea for these two, because obviously we've got all of these which are ground level, these two here are going to house, I think that monkey's putting soil in his.
Don't put soil in your ears. You gross buds in there already.
You got soil in your ears. Oh, that's what happens when you throw it up in the air. Shake your head. That's it.
You definitely need a bit of a haircut.
But the idea for these is things like salad leaves, rocket, and things that are a bit
celery
more,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff that's a bit more delicate, that's likely to get nibbled. We might have to net it off, but that's okay.
I think that's probably a good idea. That one's looking much better though. I think if we can get a bit more soil on that, another couple of inches, and then a bag of compost mixed in. So what are you doing now?
Well, trying to make this somewhat good for salad, because as you can see here, we've put a layer of compost and I've watered it twice, but all you need to do is dig a couple of inches down and it's literally dry as anything.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to
mix
that in a little bit. I mean, I know we're not trying no dig, but it's at least if you've got a couple of inches on the top, and then we can put another layer of compost. The problem isn't if it's wet, realistically. The problem is if it's so sunny that this top bit dries out really quickly.
Well, I think we're going to have to do some green compost. Oh no, not green compost, green manure.
Yeah.
This autumn, winter. Maybe plant some like a legume mix or something in there. So
something to
get some root mass in there,
in
bit of nitrogen in it, and then we cut it all back next year and plant again.
Yeah.
No, that's looking much better.
That is looking better there, isn't it?
So we've got compost.
Yeah, so
compost soil mix.
I've not done your half over there.
Yeah.
So if I do that, you can see there's not even an inch really. And that's because we haven't put a great deal of compost in there, because we haven't got any of our own, which we need to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah.
And from the garden centres, it's expensive, isn't it? So,
and delivery is virtually impossible where we are. So
they
won't deliver on a non-flat surface, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. So anyway, that is looking a bit better. I might just sort of water it.
That's looking very good.
Water it again and then leave it overnight. Come back to it and see what it's like in the morning, then plant some salad.
I don't think I'd water it again. I'd leave it, see how it does.
Yeah, well, I've got this whole bed to do, and then I'll do the same with that one.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go and bring some more wood chip round to cover some of those bits of the path that are starting to grass up.
Excellent.
Tidy that up. What are you doing, little man?
I'm raking.
Are you raking? Are you helping Mummy out?
Helping me, aren't you?
Brickly.
It's a bit what?
It's that brickly.
his rake is green like mine.
Oh, okay.
We've both got green rakes.
That's fair enough. You carry on.
Had enough.
You've had enough.
Just more properly.
Okay, do some more properly. You carry on then. Good boy.